Hey, welcome to CFMOTOsiderider. Today I'm working on something. I'm going to raise my seat on my CFMOTO ZFORCE 800. The reason why I'm doing it is I installed a windshield not long ago, and I have a video on that. But this is a windshield from SuperATV, and it's got a lip here. And so the windshield comes up like that, and it's to deflect the wind, I guess. So when I'm sitting in my seat, because of my height, I'm just perfectly, my eyes are right here. And it's annoying the heck out of me because I can't see that great where I'm going. You know, it obstructs my vision. And I wish I was just a little bit higher or lower. So it definitely can't go lower, so I'm going to go higher. So I'm going to raise those seats, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. So my eye level is right here at this lip I was telling you about. It's right here, so you can see how this would get in your way and mess up your vision. So I just want to raise it up a little bit so I can see over this lip, and that should be good. I should be happy. So this is the base of the seat. So I took the 4 bolts out to take off the base so I can measure. I'm going to use wood and on both sides to raise it. So I'm going to use a 2x4, should raise it that much. I think that'll be plenty. And I'll get longer bolts to fit into here. To go through here and go through the 2x4 and into here. So basically what I did was I just went and got myself a couple scrap pieces of 2x4 had laying around. I put them on each side of the base, lined it up here at the bottom perfectly, pinched it in there so it's good and snug. I don't want my wood any wider than the base, so I traced here like this on each 2x4, and I also trace these slots where the bolts go through. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out this 2x4. I'm going to cut out the piece that I need, and then I'm going to drill a hole in each end of the here, and I'm going to put a jigsaw in, and I'm going to cut out these grooves. And this is where your groove, these grooves are here because you can adjust your seat to go forward or backwards. I also have a video on that in my repair playlist, so you can go check that out. But once I get all these slots out and this cut out, and I'll sand it, make sure there's no rough edges or anything, and then I'll be ready to put bolts in. That's where I'm going to get longer bolts and fit into the base of the seat over there. Okay guys, we're getting back to the seat project now. So right now it is February 23rd. I started this video on January 5th. But by the magic of video, you're not going to see the interruption. Isn't that cool? So I cut out those spacers, I guess you could call them, that I wanted to cut out. I made the slots for the bolts. So I'm going to go put it here, and I'll show you. We're going to put both here, and we're going to put the base of the seat there like that. I bought longer bolts. So this is 1.5 inches, right? It's a 2x4, but it's 1.5 inches. I needed that 1.5 inches plus whatever was on the existing bolts. And I got exactly what I need. So this should just bolt up good. Like I said, this is just a test to see if it works and see if I can see past that lip in the windshield. So we're going to go ahead and assemble this now. So we'll just line these up. I'll put one here. We'll use the existing big flat washers that are on the other bolts that it came with. So there's a small washer that goes on here, and then there's the big flat washer. Okay, so I got my wood spacers in here lined up. I got all 4 new bolts in here with the flat washer. So we're going to just tighten them up, and then we're going to try it out. Like I say, it's only going to be 1.5 inch lift. I don't know if I'll need more or not, but we'll find out. All right, there we are. We got all 4 bolts tightened up. If this works good, I'm going to take this off, and I'm going to paint this wood black so you won't even be able to tell. All right, we're going to go put it in the Z-Force, and we're going to give it a test. Check that out, all cut and curved. Not perfect, but goes good with the base to the point where you can't even tell. Once that's painted black, it's going to look good. If it works. Like I said, this is just a test. Well, I don't know if you can tell. Oh yeah, you can tell. Look at that. That seat's a lot higher than the other seat, the passenger seat. Now the real test will be trying it out. Oh, this is good. This is really good. I can say it's not perfect, but it is better. I guess when I'm on the trails, it'll be the real test. You know what I will do is I'm going to try it out. I'm going to try it out for a couple of weeks on the trails and things like that, driving it around, and we'll see if it bothers me. I don't know if I mentioned it earlier because it was on January 5th. What was happening is that lip right here, my eyesight was about right here. And what was happening was I found myself driving and I'm going like this to look underneath it, look under here. But now my eye vision's about right here instead of here. So I'm seeing about right here. So we'll see what happens. I hope that helps. Anyways, I was crouching like this and I'm looking underneath that lip. And I noticed my neck was getting sore. I actually had a really stiff neck for 2 days because of it. So we'll do it. We'll give it a test. I do like the looks of it though. I mean, if I have to bring it up higher, I will. Or I can even throw a cushion on the seat. No, I won't bother with no freaking cushion, but I will put another 1.5 inches and I'll get longer bolts again if I can find the right bolts. I'm gonna look for that first and then we'll boost it up. But I do like that it sits higher. I kind of like that. You can really see that, can't you? Look at the tops. Here, I'll come over here in the front. See, if you look there, you can see the driver's seat is quite a bit higher than the passenger side. See, it's down here, and this one's up here. That's cool. So that was just a simple experiment I came up with. We're gonna give it a try. If it all works out, all it cost me was the price of those bolts. Now, you may not have this problem unless you're a short ass like me, then you will. But, you know, if you're a taller guy, you won't even notice. You know what? If this works out fine, I got a community tab on my page. You go to my actual YouTube channel, you'll see community. You click on there, you'll see all kinds of posts that I put in. I'll put the results of this test with a picture in there, let's say a week from now. And I'll also put it in my Facebook group, CFMOTOsiderider Facebook group. Anyways, thanks for watching. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. That helps me out, and I got more content coming out all the time. And have a great night, and we'll see you on the next video.